It's so late. It is 12:30 in the morning where I'm at. But you know what? I don't really care. I really just wanted to draw tonight. I was late because I was spending time with my friends. I usually spend time with my friends on Wednesdays. I've been so increasingly busy ever since I started this whole thing. But been so busy. And so, you know what, I dedicate Wednesdays to my friends. And usually we play D&D on these days. I was running it for them. And I ran, all it was just one big combat encounter. Super long fight. It was great. I had fun with it. I don't know how they felt. I think they got a little irritated here and there, but it's all good. I think overall we had fun. I like to humble my players every now and again. They tend to get cocky sometimes with They're like, oh, you only took 10 points of damage, me. And I'm just like, okay, well, you know what? What if I sent an enemy to you that could probably wipe you in like 1 or 2 turns? And suddenly they get real humble. And even then, even after all that, they're just like, oh, actually, we didn't do too bad. It was quite easy, actually. And I'm like, okay, well, can't win for losing. In the end, I think it went well. Oh, jeez. And in other news, I wanted to talk about something real quick. Just because I really want to support a friend. Let me do something real quick. So sorry, I immediately pulled up like Twitter just so that way I can do this real quick. I have a friend, right? Who has been, let me do this so that way I got them. I have a friend who's opened up a Fiverr recently. The one who designed Fiesta. She has started taking commissions, which is huge. Because I talked about this a couple of streams ago. How I feel bad about taking advantage of her, so I don't really ask her to draw anything for me. Well, since she's opened up commissions, I'm probably gonna start getting more stuff. I want to get some alerts or pictures for the alerts. I want to get Fiesta potatoes in a couple of different things, different poses, you know, welcoming people, saying hi and whatnot. Or occasionally, what I want to do, I want to see if it's possible first. I gotta see if it's possible before I start going and throwing out money at things. I want to see if I can have a timed thing that will occasionally pop up and say, don't forget to subscribe, or don't forget to like, or something. I kind of want to do that. Oh, there was another thing. I wrote it down too. Where was it? Where's my notes? I was thinking maybe tonight, in addition to doing this, we can make a couple of alerts. What do you guys think? Let me see. We can get the oof sound effect, or we can get the you died. I still gotta look for the bonk. Gotta see if that's possible. Not sure if it is, but we gotta try it at least, right? Doki doki. Maybe we'll do one of those. I know the sound effect's probably the easiest to do. We'll mess around with it, huh? But okie let's go ahead. Why don't we go ahead and go over to our drawing? Okay, we were working on the beach episode. What I've got right now is I was working on the background a little bit. It is incredibly undecipherable. If I get rid of the main bit here, it looks like nothing. I see everything clearly, right? So bear with me. We're gonna have like a little island thing in the background here. We're gonna have the waves. You know, this is where the water is gonna be like the sea. You know, the waves coming on shore. We're gonna have shore there. And I'm gonna put some bushes and some trees here. Right now, everything's just lines. It's just sticks. So I have it hidden. We're gonna try to finish these two. And honestly, what I'm thinking is let's want to increase their size, right? Going to, I can just do this. Let's oh, we're gonna scale it a bit. We're gonna make them a little bigger, kind of like that. Let's see, how does this look, huh? Kind of draw a little more of Morganas here. Draw a little bit more of all of them. There we go. So let's draw them. The idea is we're gonna draw these guys, then do a little more of the background. Once we got everything looking decent, we'll go ahead and start the line art on it. So let's go ahead and do that, huh? Let's go ahead. It looks like we are gonna have to draw a hand. I'm so bad at drawing hands. I had it down for a little while, but I have gotten terrible at it. I'm gonna do this bit. Oh, I gotta look up the swimsuits again. Oh, frick. I had it. Save this bit here. Let's go. Attack on Titan had I just saw an announcement that the musical for Attack on Titan's coming to New York. I thought that was so silly. It looked like a live action series, and I was like, "Whoa, we're gonna get an Attack on Titan live action series!" And it's like, "No, it's a musical." I was like, "Oh, I don't care about that." Let's see. Let's see what we got here. I know. I think I kind of had a Marine thing going on for. Yeah, I think I had this. Ava. So, but Ava's probably not even going to get too far down. So let's do that for Ava. Get rid of this. This motion here. Kind of get this here. I really prefer not to draw the hands. I'm just so terrible at it. So if I can somehow justify their arms being way longer, maybe I'll do that. I may even cheat. May cheat a little bit. Here's what we'll do. We'll shrink them even further than they already are. How about that, huh? Beautiful. For all their tattoos. What was the swimsuit idea I had for her? Let's see. Oh, that's kind of cute. Let's see. Kind of do this motion. Doesn't really matter since they're kind of shrunk down a bit. This is gonna have a bow on it right here, kind of like this. then we gotta go out like that. Looks cute, right? I think maybe I'm looking at this wrong. I think I made the body still unproportionate to the head. So maybe increase the size here. Try that out. See how that looks. That looks a little better, I think. Dope. Honestly, kind of happy with how that looks. Kind of making the swimsuit a little more detailed, I think. Let's see. Not the eraser. Yeah, it's like a crap ton of tattoos I have to draw on this. Let me get rid of this. I'm not gonna use that. Let's see. Ugh. I don't expect the stream to be super long. I think it's going to be a bit of a shorter one. Mostly because of how late it is. I am streaming tomorrow. Doing Stellar Blade tomorrow. Okay, I gotta pull up the tattoos for Ava and for Morganis. Contributed kindly by Ava herself. Oh, frick. Let's see what we got. Okay. I don't know if anyone will ever know she has these tattoos. Truthfully, I want to question if we're even going to color this in. Last week I was really feeling like, hey, we should really make a full project. But this week I'm just like, I don't know if I feel it up for it. I think I should go in with a proper plan next time. Because now I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's like, I don't know how I'm supposed to do half this stuff. There's a reason why I don't take commissions. It's, oh, that's what I was wanting to do. Hold up. Yeah. Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I was gonna put it in the chat, but you know what? Probably best not to give people the ideas that it's okay to advertise their stuff in my chat. Probably for the best. Unfortunately. I probably will. I did put it on Twitter though. She does some not safe for work stuff as well, which is all fine and good, but I never really have the desire to do not safe for work things. Gosh, the longer I do this, the more I'm like, that's not right. Show me the torso. Do you have stuff on your torso? What the frick? Yeah, you do. Where is it? Oh, it's easy. It's easy. She's got like little bats that fly around here. She's got a little head here. And it kind of spreads her wings out like this. And it goes, wow. And just a badge. It goes down like that. And then again, you got the wing right there. See, it's a bat. And she's got this weird, like, check this crown out stuff. And it kind of goes like a circle, right? Yeah, it's a circle. And then there's a line, and there's a line here. And then there's like a thing here, and it goes like that. It's wacky. It's crazy, even. I'm just like, wow. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I think it'll make sense to her. Doesn't make sense to me, but it makes sense to her. Let's put another bat creature here. I just kind of drew whatever I wanted there. Okay. This is like such fine detail stuff. I don't really care to do this. Wow. Let's put another one over here. At least the wing. She is all sorts of tatted up. Yeah, she probably won't even work on the colors, frankly. Just because it's gonna be so much. We'll at least get Morgana's tattoos. She's got this little onk here, right? She's also got the tattoo there. It's a really sweet thing they got going on here. They got the day they fell in love with each other written on their shoulders, which apparently is February 11th, 2024. And then she's got all sorts of things. Oh, she's got like flowers and stuff on her. I can draw flowers. As you can see, these are clearly flowers. It's got flowers there. And then there's shapes. Maybe we'll come back to this later, because I don't know if I have it in me to do each episode today. Tattoos kind of go along. I'm just gonna kind of like, yo, check this out. This tattoo's here. If I kind of put some shapes in there, people are like, whoa, sick tats. even kind of some thicker stuff there. Like, whoa, what is that? I want a tattoo like that. Whoa. So sorry, guys. What do I feel like drawing today, though? If not this, what do I feel like drawing? I'm not entirely sure. I had a book of stuff that I was drawing. I don't remember anything. Let me see if I can find an anime pose real quick. I'll kind of go off of that. Let's see. Let's see here. Kind of like this one. Let's do this one. Huh? Okay, check this out. Yeah, it's just don't feel like drawing the beach episode today. Probably should rename the episode the thing. Just because of that. I don't know, guys. Just wasn't really feeling it. Ah, perfect circle. Ah, the perfect circle. And then let's see. I have it on my phone and I keep looking down at it. If I kept it right there, I could probably see better. There we go. I was thinking of a couple stories we could do, right? I probably will discuss this again when we have more people in the chat, but I was thinking of maybe next week we can start working on a webtoon. This is just a basic. We'll get the what am I doing here? Let's say thinking we should come up with a couple of ideas for some stories we can do. Not sure which one I want to go with, but I'm thinking I'm debating if we want to do like a slice of life story, comedy, or maybe something a little more serious. I'm not entirely sure which one yet. I've got a couple ideas to toss out whenever we do get there. Is this right? Let's see, I kind of want it to be like this. thinking for a slice of life. Honestly, I had this idea, and I'm afraid to say it just because I'm afraid to say any idea, just because I don't want anyone like taking it. But at the same time, it's not like it's an original idea, so I'm not super worried about it. I want to do a story about the journey of being a VTuber. Because truth be told, I learned a lot since doing this. There's a lot more that goes into it than what I originally thought. And there's a lot of stuff that I just like. Maybe we should do this. Just a for fun sort of story. And but just because of how personal that is, I don't know if I want to do that one. I almost want to just do an experimental one. So maybe I'll sit down with you guys and we'll discuss it. We'll go through the creation process and everything. This picture that I'm kind of going off of actually has like a hand here, right? This is what I used to do in order to get better at drawing hands. I would just kind of go off of what I see in pictures. It doesn't have to be like perfect, but I would like for it to be like somewhat decent. This is not the way I would draw it either. Usually I kind of draw a brick first. But just kind of like, let's just doing whatever at the moment. Let's see. I think I will go ahead and quickly rename the stream though, because I don't think I'm gonna go back to drawing the beach episode today. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's call it drawing. While sleepy. Rawr. Save. Nice. Oops, I turned off my music. Oopsie. Didn't mean to do that, guys. Let me get my music back up. Thank you. Yeah. I just don't know, man. It's been a long day. And I just kind of want to draw for the funsies. Like, just sit aside. It's kind of a relaxing time for me. I like to put in a lot of effort when I draw. Now that I look at this, it's almost like the thinker pose. Wasn't my intention, but I'll take it. This is weird. I don't usually do it this way, but this person was like, let's draw the line over the eyes. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all, actually. And I just kind of do it like this. This is where the eyes need to be at. Which I still don't agree with. I still don't like the eyes being there. Just erase this all. It's... Something along lines like this. Oh, the eye is like way over here now that I look at it. Wow. Let me set this right here real quick. Thank you. I think the highlight of my week so far was I was streaming Mario 2 and it was really a successful stream. I got lots of people joining it. It made me feel real good. And oh my gosh, why do I hate this? I don't like this at all. Maybe it's better if I draw this eye first, right? Since it's right here. The highlight was, it wasn't that the stream was successful. I like that it was. I really do. I think I got a lot of growth from that one stream. It's probably my best stream I've done this month, I think. Could be wrong. Gotta go look at my analytics, but it was real successful. But what made it the highlight of my week was I had a kid come on there. I don't know if it was like his brother or something, but there was a kid that came on, and I was like, and the person asked if I could say hello to them, and I was like, oh, hi, how you doing? Hi, you know, just me being silly. And the kid ended up getting on like their dad's account or something. Oh, draw feet. Sweet, stinky, dirty, scrumptious feet. Best I can do for you is I can do that for you. How you doing tonight? You doing all right? Just kind of drawing and telling my life story over here. Thank you. You're welcome. I'll draw some stinky, sweaty feet. Wait, we didn't make it sweaty. Gotta make it sweaty, and it's a stinky. So let's just do that. There we go. I think that's pretty nice. Perfect. I think so too. I think it's a nice, stinky, sweaty, dirty feet. But yeah, it's real late tonight, so I'm not exactly on my A game tonight. So I apologize ahead of time. I was trying to draw like a beach episode sort of thing for my friends, just because I could. I really couldn't commit tonight. I was struggling, so I was like, you know what? Let's just draw whatever we feel like. So I'm saying I'm just drawing a pretty picture. I think it's nothing in particular. Just something that I think looks nice. Let's do this. I think that was perfect timing. I think before the stinky, sweaty feet, I was just talking about something wholesome that happened to me this week. And then immediately, draw feet. I was like... I don't think that looks right. This eye a little bigger, maybe? There we go. I think that looks a little better. Nice. I think that looks good. What else was there? I was talking about like the highlight of my week. I think it was a really sweet moment I had on stream the other day. It was just a kid coming up and basically saying that I was cool. And I was like, oh man, I really don't think I am, but I appreciate that. Told them I thought they were cool. It's like, you know what, I think it's real nice. I was told that was their first stream. I was like, no shot, I'm your first streamer. I'm like, man, I apologize. Like, I would not choose a guy named Simply Weeb to be your first streamer. Definitely wouldn't. And of all things, it was during a Mario stream, so you know my A game was perfect with that. was like the one game I hadn't played yet in the Mario series. It's like Mario 2 or something. So that wasn't Mario 2 or something. It was Mario 2. It was the Doki Doki Panic version. Does this look right? Sure don't, but I think I'm gonna go with it. Okay. What kind of hair do I want to give her? Let me see. Not that one. Let's see here. Something simple, I think, might be nice. Kind of do it like. Looks good, I think. Gotta get this outer layer bit real quick. Let's see. How do we want to do this? Maybe almost kind of want it to be short, but at the same time, I kind of like the longer look, so. What was I looking at? I was looking at this one. Okay. Hope it doesn't look too bad. I want it to be simple looking, so I think that works fine. Didn't really have anything particular in mind. Get it. Wake myself up with a Red Bull. At 2 o'clock in the morning. Let's go. Yeah, I'm already on it. Jeez. I'm falling asleep staring at a freaking anime smile. Let's see here. Let's give her some little blushies, huh? Kinda like the blushies on this. Let's clean up a bit, maybe? Add a little bit more detail to the hair now. Don't think I like that very much. Nah. Get that out of here. Maybe a couple strands is fine, but wouldn't say the whole thing like that. Too thick there. I don't think it looks too bad. Let's see. Let's just go. Look, see, I kind of need some inspiration for the eyes a bit. I'm still looking at hairstyles. Let me back out. Like, please, eyes. Okay, so usually how I do eyes, right? I tend to do like the little shine, and then I'll consider where I'll put that. But sometimes I just look at it, I'm like, that doesn't look right. Like, right? So I kind of try to get some inspiration every now and again. I'm like, where should I put the eyes, or how exactly should the eyes look? Sometimes you can shade up here, kind of make the eyes blend in with that. I'm like, that looks fine to someone, I think. Alternatively, well, you can do maybe just the dot itself, right? And then do the shine afterwards. I think that looks kind of fine. It's starting to look like something. Don't know what, but it looks like it. Oh, what was that? Hold up, I saw an anime eye that was like, whoa, that's pretty. Check this out. Oh, not that. Check this out. It's like this, right? Looking nice. I have not really, let's see. Something seems off. I don't know what it is, but something seems off. Those are not that, not that, not that. Maybe something here. That looks like. Okay. Okay, I kind of like that. Hold up. Let's make that a little better, huh? I really do want to get better at drawing an anime style. I've not been too proficient in it. If I can do something to get my anime art style better, I think that'd be pretty cool. I've tried to prioritize in drawing comic style, like, or cartoony sort of styles. Just gonna do that real quick. And like, because the idea was I've always wanted to draw cartoons, and I never really could figure out how exactly how I wanted to do it. I kind of lean towards the sort of like, I was gonna say Kim Possible art style. That's not it, because I always considered myself drawing like Kim Possible style stuff, and then I actually started to learn how to draw Kim Possible earlier this year. I was like, you know what? I always tell people I draw Kim Possible. Let me try drawing Kim Possible, and I did it, and holy crap! There's like no edges in that art style at all. Like, everything's all curves. Specifically, what I was trying to do was my favorite superhero, right? It's a little off topic, but trust me, it relates. My favorite superhero is Spider-Man. Spider-Man's probably my favorite superhero. Oh, you know what? Let's get the hair coming over her shoulder. Oh. And Spider-Man's my favorite hero, and I was just like, what would be, you know what would be pretty cool? I think a Spider-Man Kim Possible crossover. And so I was gonna do that on, like, I don't know where. I was thinking at DeviantArt at the time. I was like, oh, let me put it on DeviantArt. I'll do a little fan comic there. And the idea. Oh, hi Ava. How you doing tonight? I thought you were streaming. Did you stop streaming? What are you doing here? The idea was that I was gonna do this Kim Possible Spider-Man crossover, and at the time I was debating if I wanted it to be good. Oh, that's good to hear, Ava. Oh, I am shush. I was gonna do this crossover between them, and I was thinking about doing it in the Spectacular Spider-Man art style. So I tried learning how to draw that, but I couldn't get the Kim Possible characters down in that style. So I was like, you know what? Instead of doing that, I always tell people I draw Kim Possible. Let me just do that. I'll do Spider-Man, I'll do Peter Parker in the Kim Possible art style. Easy. And that's when I discovered there's like, oh, this art style is whack. It's it's not what I thought it was at all. And so I don't tell people I draw that anymore. I keep going back to it. I'm like, oh, what kind of cartoons you draw? Like, oh, you know, Kim Possible. No, not at all. Not at all. No, sir. That said, I still kind of want to do this thing. I want to do the story of a impossible crossover with Spider-Man. The title I've got working for it is The Impossible Spider-Man. And I was trying to draw a logo for it and everything. I was like in love with the idea. I was like, oh, The Impossible Spider-Man. That sounds so much fun. And that's kind of where I'm at right now with it. But I've got the first bit ready, and I need to draw it. I'm so proud of how it sounds, right? The way I have it planned out is it's going to start off in prison, right? Yeah, if you know Kim Possible, I'll have Draken and Shigo in prison. They recently got put in there by Kim Possible. And they're just like, oh man, Draken of course is just like, I'm too smart to be in prison, you know, crap like that. Shigo's doing her thing of like filing her nails or whatever. She's like the most girly girl person, at the same time the most unwomanly girl ever. So she's filing her nails and she's like, yeah, you're never gonna beat little Kimmy with your, you know, mind swapper thing. And it's just like, it was a brilliant idea, he just lacked resources. But you know, Draken lacked resources. And so she, or you know, it's whatever, you know. But what happens is an officer comes up and says, "Hey, you guys are getting bailed out. You have friends in high places." And they're like, "We do? Like, who on earth who's bailing us out?" And so they get out, and there's like this limousine driver. He comes up and he's just like, oh, my master is waiting for you. And they're like, oh, you're not the one who freed us? He's like, oh, no, of course not. No. And they get in the back of a limo. And they're like, ooh, this is all schwanky. It's all fancy. Ooh. And then, you know, man's hiding in the shadows. You know, his face is there. He's wearing a nice business suit. He's very, very, interesting looking man. And he addresses Dr. Draken. You know, she tells him that he's a big fan of their work. And he's like, who are you? And he's gonna like kind of like come out of the shadows. He's gonna reveal it's gonna be Norman Osborn. He's gonna be like, hey, you know, I'm a fan of your work. You know, I think you have great potential. And if Dr. Draken's gonna be like, oh, that's freaking Norman Osborn. He's like, you know, super smart dude, and he's just like, they're gonna have some dialogue there. And basically what's gonna happen is Draken's gonna, or not Draken, Norman's gonna be like, I will fund your next project. You can have all the resources you need to do whatever it is that you're trying to do. You have my backing. And they're like, okay, what's the catch? And it's just like, oh, well, you see, it's like, I heard Middleton's been having, and he's gonna plot a photo, and it's gonna be a picture, a freaking photo of Spider-Man. He's like, I've heard, Middleton's been having a bit of a bug problem. And they're like, and you want us to be exterminators? And it's like, yes. It's like, and he basically tells him, you know, hush hush. She's like, you never met me today. You got this funding on your own. You deal with this problem how you will. And then they're gonna be like, gotcha. And then the story will kind of pick up from there. I really want to work on that. think it'd be a fun story to do. Yeah, a great way to kind of like intermingle with it. I have a particular origin story I would like to do for this version of Spider-Man. And this is kind of where my Weeb side comes out. Humor me, if you will. This was before I knew about it. Okay, it's not quite the same thing, but I was thinking of toying with the idea of a totem spider. In Spider-Man, the totem spider means something completely different, and it's probably one of the most hated concepts in Spider-Man. This was before I knew about it, so I'm not going to use that wording of it being totem. But it's something in Kim Possible. There is Ron Stoppable has this mystical monkey power sort of thing. And it's really silly. But Ron is like a god by the end of the series. Like almost quite literally. He like goes Super Saiyan. And beats the crap and like single-handedly defeats like an alien race. Like it's insane. Yeah. He goes crazy with that. And I don't remember specifically what it's called, but I kind of want Peter Parker to have the same thing, basically. But it's with spiders. I wouldn't call it mystical spider power, but that's why I called it totem. I was like, oh, he's got the totem spider. What I would do though is he would have this he would not be the first Spider-Man, basically. This is where I said my Weeb side comes out. I would have it be sort of My Hero Academia-esque, right? This version of Peter, I kind of want him to be an orphan, right? He's taken in, and the people who adopt him will be Ben and May. Oops. They take him in, and it's okay for them to have a relationship where they call each other by name. You know, there's like, it's whatever. That's why he calls, you know, he says May, he says Ben, you know, crap like that. He doesn't say mom or dad or whatever. And so he would, I don't like how I did the shading here. I'm gonna erase this. He would grow up looking up to the current Spider-Man. And what I would have the reveal be that Ben Parker is that current Spider-Man. He's a bit different than your typical Spider-Man. Like, you know, Spider-Man's like this like athletic dude. He's like moving, bobbing, weaving, and doing all this crazy stuff. I would have Ben as Spider-Man be more of a what's it called? I would almost describe him more as a brick. he's kind of like, you know he's not acrobatic, he's athletic. That's kind of how I would describe him. I hope you guys saw what I was trying to go with here. Don't think it looks very good. It's like, what happened to the top of her head? Alright. So, you know, Peter looks up to Spider-Man, right? He's like, oh, you know, that's amazing. He's the greatest hero. Whoa. And that's when Ben's like, okay, well, I got a secret to tell you. And ultimately what's going to happen is he's going to pass down the mantle of Spider-Man to him. Saying, okay, you know, you got this. I'm going to give you this responsibility. I'm going to give you this power. You know, you've got to take that responsibility. You know, other people's lives matter. And he's going to learn about all this different stuff. And for a little while, there's going to be like two different Spider-Men. Peter's Spider-Man becomes more of the traditional Spider-Man, the acrobatic, you know, doing all this crazy, like, whoa, you know, awesome Todd McFarlane style posing stuff that Spider-Man's been doing. And yeah, he would be like that. But what's ultimately going to happen is, after a little while, Ben is going to meet up with a rival, right? I say right. I say meet up like he's like, all right, it's time we settle this. No, I'm gonna have it be. I'm thinking real heavily of it being Green Goblin, right? Just because Green Goblin's kind of like the Spider-Man villain. So I'm thinking real heavily about that being the case. What am I missing here? I'll be real, I don't really... I've been drawing this side of the head for a little bit. I think... Hear me out, I gotta redo this bit. So you know, what's gonna happen is big villain man's gonna come back after a while, and he's gonna be like, "You're not ready for this, Peter." And he's gonna tell Peter to back off for this fight. And you know, Peter's thinking, "Oh, you know, I should be there to help him," but well, if he says he's got it, he's got it. I mean, he is the Spider-Man. To say the least, he doesn't get it. Just like Uncle Ben always does, he's going to die. That's Uncle Ben. And so so Peter of course feels guilty about that. He's gonna be like, man, I should have been there. I should have helped him with this. Oh wow, what the fudge? And he's gonna hold himself accountable. He's gonna think that, you know, he has to be a better Spider-Man. And what's gonna happen is, this is a bit much for May to handle as well. So they're gonna go get a new scenery. So they're gonna move from New York to Middleton. And their Spider-Man, their Peter also kind of sees it as a sort of new day sort of thing. He's like, I have to be a better me. And that's kind of where the whole, you know, mysterious hero in Middleton thing shows up. And that'll kind of lead into the Impossible Spider-Man story. How did I get to this subject? I don't know how I started talking about this. Oh, I think I was talking about my art style and how weird it is. Okay, that makes sense now. Oh, hello, Zia. As someone who likes Spider-Man, your idea sounds fun listening to. Yeah, I mean, it's just an idea at the moment. I don't know where I want to do this story, because I'm like, am I allowed to do this sort of thing on like webtoons or something? I've been doing webtoons for a little bit. If I can put it on the actual webtoons website, I'll do that. But I always feel like webtoons is more of like an official thing. I kind of been raving about it. I kind of forgot I was streaming for a minute there. I'm not the greatest artist either, and that's kind of one of the things that kind of prevents me from wanting to do it, just because I'm afraid of making this look bad. I drew because I want to do it in the Kim Possible art style, right? I drew Peter and Uncle Ben in the Kim Possible art style. I like it. Right, it's fine. It's not offensive, I would say. It fits right in with the Kim Possible art style. It fits right in with the universe. If you saw this pop in, a Kim Possible episode, I think you would fit in just fine. I am incredibly self-conscious about my style. That's why I've been drawing the same stupid strands of hair for the past, like, 30 minutes. I'm just like, okay, like that doesn't look right. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be, like, self-hating or anything. I'm just saying... if I do it, I want to make sure it works. Oh. Hello, me. How you doing? I'm just kind of doodling tonight. I specifically had plans to work on a picture for a friend, but it wasn't coming out very well. So I'm just like, I don't want to stress over this. I'm just gonna kind of draw whatever I feel like tonight. And this is no one in particular. This is not. It's not even a character. I just kind of like, it looks kind of cute. Oh, I'll draw this. I'm good. What about you? Yeah, I'm all right. I think a bit tired. I don't know about anyone else, but it's like almost 2 in the morning for me. Which is why I got myself a red book, because I'm planning on drawing until I get bored. I like this hairstyle. I think it's too spiky. Same. Yeah, it's real late. I think increase the size of my eraser. Yeah, but I have very big exams in 2 days. Oh, mate. What are you doing staying up so late then? It's like you should get some rest. You got a big exam coming up. Let's see. Hold up. Get rid of the spikes too. What do you think about that? Does that look a little better? It was like super spiky before. I guess if I do it like that, maybe this side has to match a bit more. Notice how freaking tiny I made her arm now that I look at it like this? Gotta get through working. Yeah, I feel ya. Spiky was better, not gonna lie. You think so? Hmm. I liked the smoothness of this, but I think Spiky's better. I don't know how far back I can go. I was I kind of stopped halfway through. Let's make it a little spikier, huh? Maybe we can compromise. Let's get rid of some of let's get rid of these lines here. How's that, you think? Don't like that bit. Let's get rid of that part. Looks nicer than before. I would hope so. What do I have for the brush? You went to architectural school? No. I actually didn't really do much in school. I was mostly self-taught with the art side of things. I went to an art school like once, and I tried doing college. That didn't really work out for me. I think I was too stupid. I was trying to do a program. It was like, hey, if you do this program, we'll help you get into you know, a decent school. It's not going to be the best school, but it's going to be a decent one. And we can guarantee that you can do school online, which is something that I'd much rather do, honestly. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. And they just need to test you on a couple of things. Basically, how well you do socially, how well you do with math and writing. Socially, I did just fine. I think I was able to communicate just fine, and I passed with like I think I passed with like a B in that. And I was like, okay, you know, not the most talkative person. Not everyone wants to be around me, but I was like, okay, yeah, past that. Writing, I did pretty well. I think I got another B in that. I was like, okay, so long as I get like a B or something in math, I can get into a decent school. I can't math. So they were just like, hey, you have to redo the math. Like you failed it, and I was like, oh, well, that's too bad. I'm not gonna do it again. I spent so long doing it, and I was like, okay, not doing that again. So I just decided that college is not for me. And here I am to this very day, drawing anime. And talking about the most anime thing you can, Spider-Man. It's dumb. Yeah, it looks okay. I honestly question if I even draw properly sometimes. Impressive. Appreciate that. Yeah, I like. I've always been more of a not digital artist. I've been more of a physical artist, like traditional, not physical. I draw traditional stuff, piece of paper, pen, and the whatnot. Never really been much for digital artwork. So every time I draw like this, I'm always questioning if I'm even doing it right. Like, does this look right? I can easily fix it on the piece of paper. I look at it here, I'm like, is that right? And then I get so picky. And I'm like, you should never do this, by the way. Don't do this bit. I go and compare myself. Don't compare yourself. It's setting you up for failure if you do that. But I do sometimes. I'm just like, okay, and I don't do it to see how do I stack against this person. Am I better than them? Like, no, I don't do that. I do it more like, can I learn anything from them? It gets so overwhelming sometimes because you're just like, yeah, I think I get it. Like. But there's some things that I see people do, and I'm just like, I don't think I can do that. I'm so basic with it. I'm just like, hold on, let me manually erase things instead of you know, whatever the freaking keyboard bind is for erasing things. Or I'm so. I don't know if you noticed this so far when I'm drawing. I can't do a straight line. Like that was me trying to do a straight line. Like, I just can't do it. That's why I kind of do like, let me just do a bunch of lines It then kind of gives the illusion that I did a straight line, but you can clearly see I didn't. So I see people do the straightest lines all the time. I'm like, how did you do that? I don't. I'm like, man. I understand you, bro. But Emma, go to sleep, bro. See you, bro. All love. Love you, bro. You take it easy. You got lots of studying to do, so you get the rest you need. I think the hair in the background should probably be a little darker. What do you think? Like, I'm so used to coloring with pencils too. I'm just like, I don't know if it translates very well to digital. Seems to be kind of coming along just fine though. Honestly, I've never done it like this before. Just gotta be really soft with it. Do you want to work? Hold on. Thank you. Sometimes I can hide my mistakes too by doing this. Because you're just like, no, 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 it was always supposed to be that way, you see? There we go. I think it looks okay. All things considered. I do like that I have a stinky foot right here. just because someone told me to draw stinky feet. I'm like, alright, I got you. Oh man, if Ava were here, I had to draw the Among Us too. I just spot all the smaller things. I don't know. I think it's a good idea, but at the same time, I don't think the healthiest thing to do. One of my favorite manga artists is Kentaro Miura, the artist for Berserk. Absolutely wonderful artist. Super masterful, talented, awesome dude. Unfortunately passed away I heard, I could be wrong, that guy was a perfectionist with his art. He would like, see how I'm like zooming in, like like he would get like this close and just be like, I think that's what he would do. I could be wrong. I'm super wrong. And I love that because he wants it to look as good as possible. And if you look at at his artwork, not just Berserk, but just all of his artwork, oh my gosh, man's a god. Freaking beautiful. Maybe we should move on to another picture, huh? I think this one's kind of done. I say as I continue to draw. Yeah, well, I think we'll call this one here. No, not perfect, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I give it a stinky, sweaty foot out of 10. Okay. Let's get a new one up. Let's see, what do I feel like now? Let's take a look-see here. Do I have anything that inspires me right now? Let's see. Gudetama. I have a Gudetama picture. Let's see. Any popular anime up right now? Maybe you can draw something from that. Konosuba. Been meaning to watch the new season of Konosuba. Had your number 8? Is that Black Butler? Is there a new Black Butler out? Sure looks like it. Huh. Maybe not. Let's see. Maybe take a look through my old pictures real quick. Maybe there'll just be something in there. Got I have all these pictures in my sketchbook. Oh man. Oh jeez. Jeez, you ever look through your old sketchbook and just be like, "Oh, that's not the best picture. I don't like how that looks." I just did that. Just looked over all my old pictures. I'm like, that's not right. Huh. Oh, I remember what that's for now. Okay. Let's see. Start off every picture with a perfect circle. I always say it's a perfect circle. It's not. Let's see. It's kinda... Okay. I saw a reference. If you've seen my like starting soon, be right back, ending soon screens, it's the same pose that I had for that. I commissioned someone to do it. And there's a lot of times I often wondered if I could have just done it myself. I really like commissioning art though. I like seeing other people draw and see what they come up with. And then I'm glad I did, because their stuff usually comes out way better than what mine would have. Oh, which I'm gonna have to commission some more art soon. I have an idea for some more alerts. I have to make sure they work first, but I have this idea for my mascot, Fiesta. And I want her to kind of do some silly stuff. Like, I'm sure some people have seen the, like, whenever someone says something, a new person comments in or says something in the chat, a little message pops up saying, "Welcome to the stream." I want to update that. I want to update it with my mascot Fiesta welcoming them. I'm still going to keep the same sound effect, I think. The Ohio! But... this is not turning out to be the same picture. It would have to be right here. The neck would come down right here. But then it kind of goes down like this. I think I've got a position drawn, actually. Now that I look at it. Maybe we'll just... you know what? Screw it. We'll just make our own picture, huh? Give me... we'll do it like this, huh? We'll make him look over. Still have it. Can I do this? What's that saying? I kind of lost my train of thought. I think I was saying something along the lines of like, I want to get some new emotes. Not emotes, alerts. I don't qualify for emotes yet. I got a long way to go before I can get emotes. It'd be pretty cool though. I was talking with a friend. I'm heavily considering a community Discord thing. Ava's got one, and I was like, I kind of want one. Just get rid of this year. Let's redo the year. I'm like, I think that'd be kind of cool. I have some people come in occasionally. They're like, hey, you should try playing this game. And I'm like, yeah, I would love to. And then I forget what game it is. Is this guy's head too big? I'll be frank. I don't know what I'm drawing. If I could draw a Megamind right now, what the heck am I doing? Almost grabbed the wrong can of Red Bull. Something wrong with me. I have like 3 cans of Red Bull sitting here. I don't know if I want to finish this one. This one's not coming out really well. It is, but it isn't. Let's see if I can salvage it. I'm not really liking this one either. Let's see. I really didn't know what was happening with it. I just had like this picture that I wanted to... saw it here in my documents. I was like, let me try seeing if I can do this one. Maybe it's just too late. Let's Let's get rid of this one real quick. Don't really care for it too much. We'll just kind of get rid of him. What's a silly... I kind of want to try... I don't know why. This will probably be my last picture, just because I can tell... Just because I want to draw it, I can tell it's time for bed. It's time for everyone to call it quits for the day and go home. I don't know why. I just thought about this. I'm like, that sounds like a good idea. Check this out. We're gonna start off as every picture and draw a perfect circle. Right? Pretty cool. Pretty sick. Oh, jeez. Get rid of that. Check this out. So you gotta kind of, with this bit here, you kind of gotta go up a bit with it. Almost like a slant, right? It's kind of goofy looking. Kind of gotta do it like that. Maybe like that. There we go. Perfect. And then you gotta give another one. You may be thinking to yourself, what is this? Some weird Digimon? What kind of an anime character looks like this? I'm like, huh. Which anime character indeed? This is so stupid. You gotta kind of do this number here, right? Like, whoa, it's awkward, but I kind of like it. I could have drawn anything tonight. I even thought for a moment, I should probably take a moment to think about, what do I want to draw tonight? I said the beach episode, obviously. We're gonna draw the picture for my friend. We're gonna do that. And then somewhere along the way I said, nah, we're not doing that. And that's where I should have stopped. That's where I should have said, enough's enough. We should probably think about what we want to draw for realsies. Figured out what it is yet? It's only the greatest anime character, right? We wouldn't settle for anything less around here. Should we give him like the biggest, girliest anime eyes? Oh, it's weird. He's got like a floating tongue. Oh well. And he's got like little mini hymns inside of his eye. You notice that? Could have drawn anything. still could. No one's telling me I have to do this. I think it got to me. Yeehaw. You ever stop to look at Pac-Man's boots? Just like, yeah, he just got big red boots. Don't appreciate how simple they are. I think that's far enough. I think we took this insanity a little too far. Should have just settled for this. Alright. Sorry, everybody, for the insane stream tonight. I think it's just been a long day. We had fun, though, right? All things considered. I was trying to draw the beach episode. I think the tattoos scared me. I was just like, I don't like how the tattoos are coming around. Told them I would draw the tattoos for them. And, wasn't coming out very well, I don't think. I was like, maybe I'll finish it in my off time, where I can just focus on the smaller details and not think about too much. Ugh. How did this one come out better looking than my beach episode? Crazy. And how did I draw this masterpiece? How can I draw the astronauts? You know, kind of looking, and it's just like wait. It's all Pac-Man? And then you get the other astronaut where he's like holding the gun, but the gun's like a Nerf gun or something. He's just like, yeah. Cool. I apologize for everything. I think we've been through enough torture for one day. Jeez. I think I should do more streams like this, where I'm just like so out of my mind that I'm like, I'm just gonna draw Pac-Man. It was going so well. I was drawing a nice, pretty anime picture, and then I was like, yeah, you know what? It's Pac-Man now. And then I draw a really crappy Pac-Man. I think that was funny. I made myself laugh with that. But okay. I think that's probably as good a spot as any to end it. What am I doing? I'm doing Stellar Blade tomorrow. That'll be fun. Stellar Blade tomorrow. I think Friday is the day I'm really looking forward to. I think that's the one where I'm doing the tier lists. I don't know what kind of tier lists I want to do yet, but may do what? I was thinking more anime related tier lists. I will have to consider what exactly I want to do, so that way I can come in with proper things. I feel like I misled people last time I did my tier list. Like the video was titled "I rank my favorite anime," and I think I did like 1 or 2 anime tier lists. Everything else was like, which Shrek character would you love, or what Five Nights at Freddy's animatronic is your favorite. I was like, okay, and then I did a bunch of quizzes. I want to do more anime related stuff this time around. I want to focus more on that. Yeah. But yeah, if you have any ideas, any suggestions, I'm open to suggestions. And I'll probably get that Discord or something made, so that way I can have a proper place to chit chat with people. I feel like that's the thing I really want to do, but I don't have a real space to do it. I like streaming just because it's fun to talk with people sometimes, hear what they have to say about certain things. But well, I suppose I should wish everyone a good night. It's been fun. It really has been. I hope to do next time I do my drawing stream, I can be a little more coherent, so that way you're not getting me just kind of like talking about whatever stuff that pops up to my mind and forget whatever subject it was I was talking about. But thanks again, everyone. Thanks again for enduring this all with me. I appreciate it. I will leave you all with a good night, and hopefully I see you all again soon. It was fun to talk with all of you. I had a great time. Alright, everybody. You have a good night, and I will see you all soon.